Good to have you with us in this edition of the Urban Debate here at 9 p.m. And we're going to put this spotlight on an age-old debate that happens around liquor. The debate about moral values. The debate about having a liquor distribution policy. To what extent should it be in residential areas? Should it not be in residential areas? Should it be in clusters? Should it be widespread across the cities and towns? Should it be easily available or difficult? The pricing policy, how much of it should really be controlled by the government? But all of this really boils down to whether the people of this country are open to the changes in liquor policies that the governments may want to bring in. Why am I talking about it today? Because Delhi's new liquor excise policy kicked in from today. It's a new liquor excise policy where essentially Delhi government, which was selling through shops, through government-owned shops, selling alcohol, has now kind of broken down and gotten rid of that structure. And in the new structure, it's the private players who get to enter the retail market for selling alcohol in the national capital, which means new swanky liquor outlets perhaps, maybe not. We'll have to wait and watch. But within the policy, they have made space for that. They've made even space for walk-ins and tasting facilities to enhance the user experience, all under camera surveillance, of course. So far, only 350 out of the 850 liquor vendors have been granted license, and that, of course, has become a bit of a problem. So, as the new policy kicks in, not all of the existing liquor license holders have got the license to continue running their business, which means that the liquor supply may be hit for a while. But all of those are the basic nuances of what is going to change. For example, the stores can run from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m., well-lit, air-conditioned, spacious shops, tasting facilities at some of the outlets, wholesale prices of all types of liquor are expected to go up because of the change in the pricing structure. But some say while it may go up by 10% to 15%, others say it may not if the store guys actually decide to not increase the prices. All of that is a wait-and-watch situation. But what we saw today as some of these shops opened and the policy kicked in is protest in a few areas of the national capital by residents. Residents who came out and said they were uncomfortable that shops had opened in their locality, that alcohol was being sold, displayed, where their children walk in and walk out and cross those junctions every day. Women of the household came out and protested about it. Meanwhile, of course, politics also gathered pace. Congress and the BJP also held protests and demonstrations in multiple locations across the national capital. Congress called it a stunt by the Chief Minister to gather funds for his political rallies at the cost of the youth of Delhi. And the BJP termed it as an anti-society move that would result in more crimes against women and children in the national capital. So between the Resident Welfare Association and the rival parties, the Aam Aadmi Party government will have to convince a lot of people of why this is a good policy. But politics aside, I want to talk about the moral argument. The argument that is given about safety in residential areas, the argument that is given about negative impact on children, the argument that in our society, drinking culture itself is still a taboo, and so these kind of changes are not okay, and that having shops that are evenly distributed in a city rather than specific clusters will lead to faster addiction amongst the youth, that the youth may be introduced to intoxication at an earlier and in an easier manner. And of course, the big argument that's always made about safety of women. How many of these hold true? And is there a need to relook at this policy? What about other cities? If it's okay in the other cities, why is it a problem in the national capital? Anuja Kapoor of the Delhi BJP joins me this evening. B.S. Vora, President for East Delhi RWA Bhagidari Network. Hari Shankar Gupta, former MLA, spokesperson for the Congress Party. Ravi Srivastava, political analyst, joining me this evening. Let me first start off with Ravi Srivastava as to why do you, Ravi, believe, as does the AAP government, that this is a good excise policy?
Tanvi, if you look at the present, where there are some 600 government licensed shops which are barricaded, grilled from all sides. People are just falling over each other, and the timings are also a restraint over there, and all kind of problems, as if, and there is a full-fledged commotion opposite the shops where the liquor is being served. I think this is a wonderful idea. And as far as the excise revenue is concerned, earlier government was getting around 7,000 crores. Now they have auctioned it for 9,000 crore. So there is a clean added revenue as well. Nobody forces you to drink. The drinking is absolutely at your own volition. Nobody motivates you for that. Nobody forces you for that. You spend your own money and you go and take the liquor. Now, I just refer about Bangalore city. In a Bangalore urban area, there are beautiful swanky shops selling that liquor, and the people can go easily at their convenient timings, go and buy it. As I said earlier, 21 year is the age limit for minimum for the taking that liquor. And since a person is responsible enough to vote a government for themselves, they can drink responsibly as well. So these kind of arguments or the moral arguments that this will induce the safety of the women will be compromised, or this will encourage people to drink more, I don't buy those arguments. Those who have to drink or those who have to take any kind of intoxication, plenty of things are always available. The cigarettes are there, the tobacco is there, the drugs are there, everything is available in the market. People go buy and use it. So those arguments are useless. And as far as the safety is concerned, this is the responsibility of the state police administration. They have to ensure that law and order is in place and people and women especially remain safe all the time.
Okay, let me bring in Mr. B.S. Vora. Mr. Vora, where do you stand on this debate? We actually saw in a few places today residents who came out and protested against these new liquor shops.
We are absolutely against it. हम ये क्लियरली बोल रहे हैं कि पहले तो आपने पीने की एज 25 से 21 कर दी, उसके बाद गली गली में आपने दुकानें खोल दी. दुकानें में मॉल, शराब के मॉल, जहाँ पे एसी लगे हैं, शीशे लगे हैं, आराम से बंद है, आराम से अंदर जाके बैठो. 85 तो वो है जहाँ पे आप बैठ के टेस्ट करो, उसका पैक करो, घर लेके जाओ. तो इसका आउटकम क्या निकलेगा? अभी वो साहब बोल रहे थे कि नो वन फोर्सेस यू, नो वन मोटिवेट्स यू टू ड्रिंक. ठीक है, लेकिन जब आप गली मोहल्लों में दुकानें खोल दोगे, एसी एयर कंडीशनर लगी हुई टॉप बिल्कुल मॉल की शेप में, तो लोग तो जाके बैठेंगे ना, बच्चे तो जाके बैठेंगे, जो यंगस्टर्स हैं वो तो जाके बैठेंगे और जबरदस्ती पिएंगे. आप उनको डायरेक्टली मोटिवेट करो, इनडायरेक्टली मोटिवेट करो. मेन चीज तो रेवेन्यू है. इंस्टेड ऑफ 7,000 यू आर गेटिंग 9,000 करोड़ नाउ. मेन चीज तो आपके लिए वो है. आपने तो ये सोचा नहीं. आपने कहा ये वोटिंग की एज 21 होती, मतलब 21 का अगर वोट डाल सकता है, वोट तो 18 साल का बच्चा भी डाल सकता है. देन व्हाई डोंट यू रिड्यूस द एज ऑफ ड्रिंकिंग टू 18? वो भी तो मैच्योर है. अगर वो आपको वोट डाल के आपकी सरकार बना सकते हैं, तो 18 साल के बच्चे पी भी सकते हैं. तो वी आर एब्सोल्युटली अगेंस्ट इट.
पर मिस्टर वोरा, मुझे ये बताइए, ये जो आप कह रहे हैं कि ठीक है, अगर अच्छी कंफर्टेबल जगह है तो youngsters will go there and try it more. But how is it any different if the youngsters can any which ways, stand in front of the liquor shop that exists today and jump over that crowd, fight in that crowd, quickly go buy a small bottle, like quarter खरीदो, बैग में छुपाओ, गली में जाओ अपने दोस्तों के साथ, कार के बगल में खड़े हो, गाड़ी में दारू रखो और ड्रिंक करो. What is so new in this? ये तो दिल्ली का जो छुपाने वाला जो ये कल्चर है, इसको अगर हटा के वो लेजिटिमेटली दिखेगा तो हमें प्रॉब्लम ज्यादा क्लियरली नहीं समझ में आएगी फिर क्या है या क्या नहीं है, और फिर हम बच्चों को उस तरीके से समझा सके.
देखिए, पहले सब कुछ छुपा था. आपने 25 साल एज रखी थी, 20 साल का बच्चा भी जाके वहां से दारू खरीद लेता था. छुपा के ले गया, छुपा के ले गया जी. हाँ, छुपा के ले गया, छुपा के पी गया. पहले से कम था, इतना नहीं होगा. लेकिन अब जब आप सब कुछ ओपन कर रहे हैं, अब जब आप वहां पे इनविटेशन दे रहे हैं, आइए बैठिए, 85 तो इवेंट्स ऐसे हैं जहाँ पे आप बैठ के टेस्ट भी करेंगे, उसके बाद पैक करा के घर लेके जाएंगे, तो आप तुमको इनवाइट कर रहे हैं.
But Mr. Vora, these youngsters can easily walk into any restaurant and bar, and most restaurants today also serve alcohol. In fact, my problem would be that most restaurants serve alcohol without checking your age, and that they should check your age and ask questions on it. And there, if you say that there is an implementation problem, I understand. But today, who's stopping the youngsters from entering any restaurant and having a drink?
See, it's not common for everyone to reach to any restaurant and pay there because वहाँ पे rates होते हैं बहुत ज़्यादा होते हैं. आप if you go to any restaurant, they will charge double or triple or even 4 times for even a peg.
Okay.
तो आम बच्चा उसको bear नहीं करे पाया. I don't think everyone will be able to go there and have a peg और जितनी भी उसने पीनी है. लेकिन जब आप गली मोहल्लों में आप एक तरह से टेस्ट करने का सिस्टम भी शुरू कर दोगे कि भाई यहाँ पे आओ, यहाँ पे बैठो, अंदर आराम से एसी लगा है, शीशे बंद है, कोई बाहर से दिख नहीं रहा, आप आके आराम से बैठो, जो भी छुपे छुपाए भी अंदर घुस गया, एक बार एंटर हो गया तो सब कुछ ओपन है, उसकी शर्म उतर गई, अगली बार से तो रूटीन में आएगा, उसे पता है इट इज लीगलाइज. गवर्नमेंट अलो कर रही है, सरकार अलो कर रही है. सरकार को मतलब सिर्फ इस बात से कि रेवेन्यू आना चाहिए. सरकार को ये मतलब नहीं है कि बच्चे कल को आईएएस बनेंगे, आईपीएस बनेंगे, ओलंपिक जीत के आएंगे, देश की बॉर्डर पे सेवा करेंगे, रक्षा करेंगे या नहीं करेंगे. सरकार को सिर्फ ये मतलब है बैंड्स खोल दो, बच्चों को पी लेने दो, रेवेन्यू बढ़ रहा है, रेवेन्यू बढ़ जाना चाहिए.
Okay.
बिल्कुल अजीब सी बिल्कुल हालत कर देंगे वो दिल्ली की. ऑलरेडी क्राइम 17% बढ़ चुका है पिछले 1 साल में दिल्ली में. और अगर इस तरह के बैंड खोलोगे तो हालत क्या होगी? 27%, 37% क्या बनेगा दिल्ली का?
Okay. While I do disagree with you, but I think what you're saying is also reflective of a larger mindset that exists among citizens and residents, even today in the biggest of our cities, Mr. Hari Shankar Gupta, and that's something that perhaps the governments have to keep in mind when they draw their policies. Rather than having clusters of these shops, now to have them spread out seems to have become a problem.
देखिए, मैं अभी तक जो मैंने सुना और शुरुआत में ही आपने ये कहा कि दिल्ली के अंदर विभिन्न स्थानों के ऊपर नई पॉलिसी को लेकर आरडब्ल्यूएज धरना प्रदर्शन कर रही हैं, महिलाएं इसका विरोध कर रही हैं. अगर उस बात को मैं संज्ञान लूं तो जो 2 बातें मैंने अभी सुनी हैं, मिस्टर वोहरा की बात में तो मुझे फिर कुछ तथ्य नजर आते हैं. जो 2 बातें सुनी है उनका कोई तकनीकी बुनियादी धरातल नहीं है. मैं आपको आज बताना चाहता हूं कि दिल्ली के अंदर 810 वेंट्स उन्होंने खोलने की बात किया है. 272 वार्ड दिल्ली के अंदर हैं. बहुत सारे वार्ड दिल्ली में ऐसे हैं जिसके अंदर अभी तक एक भी शराब की ठेके की दुकान नहीं है. एक वार्ड में 3 शराब की दुकानें खोलना उन्होंने कंपलसरी किया है. अब तक भी दिल्ली के अंदर जितनी शराब की दुकानें खुली हुई हैं, हमारे लोग रोज आरडब्ल्यूए, रोज महिलाएं इसका विरोध करती हैं. लेकिन अब रिहायशी इलाकों के अंदर शराब की दुकानें खोली जाएंगी. सबसे बड़ी बात यह है, निजी हाथों में और सरकार के हाथों में जब नियंत्रण रहता है तो वो बैलेंस रहता है, उस पर एक चेक रहता है. लेकिन टोटल राजस्व कमाने के दृष्टिकोण से, पैसा कमाने के दृष्टिकोण से वेलफेयर स्टेट ने, कोई भी राज्य की स्टेट या कोई भी देश की स्टेट वेलफेयर स्टेट कहलाती है. वहां राजस्व का सवाल पैदा नहीं होता है, लोगों के हित का सवाल पैदा होता है. तो आज सारी सरकारी दुकानें निजी हाथों में दे दी गई हैं, बड़ी बड़ी कीमतों के ऊपर दे दी गई हैं. जब निजी हाथों में दे दी गई है, वो मनमानी करेंगे, अपने दबाव से रिहायशी इलाकों के अंदर दुकानें खुलेंगे. और जो आपने कहा कि आज दिल्ली के अंदर विभिन्न स्थानों पर धरना प्रदर्शन हो रहा है, कांग्रेस पार्टी की तरफ से आज दिल्ली की 70 विधानसभाओं में 272 वार्ड में उन्हीं तमाम भावनाओं को उजागर करने के लिए हमारे प्रदेश अध्यक्ष के नेतृत्व के अंदर प्रदर्शन किए गए. ये सबसे बड़ा धरातल का तथ्य है. मैं किताबी बातें नहीं करता. हमारे पहले मित्र ने किताबी बातें कह दिया, मोटिवेट करने की बात कह दिया. लत जब पड़ती है किसी चीज की तो वो लत जो है वो मोटिवेशन नहीं देखने से.
आप जानते हैं ना मिस्टर गुप्ता कि फिलहाल एक बहुत बड़ी कंट्रोवर्सी चल रही है. मिस्टर गुप्ता, आई एम श्योर आप जानते होंगे क्योंकि आपकी पार्टी ने ये बिहार में इस इशू उठाया भी होगा. पूरा लिकर को बैन करने से भी कुछ नहीं बदलता. वहां पे नहीं बदला प्रोहिबिशन आने के बाद भी. बड़े से बड़े स्कैम्स और रैकेट्स चल रहे हैं. मिस्टर गुप्ता, सिर्फ बात ये अलग डिफरेंस इतना होता है कि एक आग के सामने हो जाता है ऑफिशियली और एक चोरी छुपे हो जाता है जिसमें ज्यादा प्रॉब्लम है. चोरी छुपे हो रहा है, उससे क्राइम बढ़ेगा, उससे पैसे की एक्सचेंज ज्यादा बढ़ेगी, उसमें और प्रॉब्लम ज्यादा आएंगी. आई डोंट नो व्हाई यू रिफ्यूज टू सी दैट हरिशंकर गुप्ता. हाउ इज इट एनी डिफरेंट? आज कितने देश के और कितने शहरों में यही इसी तरीके की पॉलिसी है. वहां तो हम ऐसा नहीं देख रहे कि सारा यूथ एकदम इंटॉक्सिकेटेड सड़क पे गिरा पड़ा दिख रहा है.
देखिए, आपने विषय को बदलने की कोशिश ना करें. हम विषय के ऊपर जा रहे हैं और दिल्ली की बात हम लोग कर रहे हैं। दिल्ली के अंदर शराब बिक्री के विरोध में कांग्रेस पार्टी कब है? शराब की सही बिक्री हो, लोगों को उसमें इतराज ना हो, लोगों को उसमें परेशानी ना उठानी पड़े, इसकी बात हो रही है। आज दिल्ली के अंदर अब तक शराब बिक्री होती रही है, लेकिन एक नियम कायदे कानून और जनहित को ध्यान में रखकर होती रही है, सरकार के नियंत्रण में होती रही है। प्राइवेट हाथों में शराब की बिक्री चले जाना वो मनमानी होगी, उनके मर्जी के दाम होंगे, उनके मर्जी के ब्रांड बेचे जाएंगे। आज तो वो बात कर रहे हैं कि साहब बड़ी बड़ी दुकानें खोल दी जाएंगी, लेकिन आने वाले समय के अंदर लोगों को जहरीली शराब पीने को मिलेगी। हम उस बात की बात कर रहे हैं। और जहां पर शराब की दुकानें नहीं है वहां पर खोलने, आप बिहार की बात बीच में क्यों ले आए? ये कोई राष्ट्रीय मुद्दा नहीं है। हम दिल्ली की बात कर रहे हैं, आप दिल्ली तक सीमित रहिए, आप इधर उधर की बात मत करिए। आज दिल्ली के अंदर यही केजरीवाल की सरकार, इस सरकार ने, मैं आपको पत्र दिखा देता हूं, इस सरकार ने अपने दिल्ली डायलॉग जैसी एक फर्जी संस्था इन्होंने बनाई थी, जिसके अंदर साफ लिखा हुआ है मोहल्ला सभाओं के माध्यम से जनताओं से पूछकर, विशेष रूप से महिलाओं से पूछकर शराब की दुकानें खोली जाएंगी। और उसके बाद मैं आपको दिखाता हूं, ये स्वराज का इनका पत्र है जो इन्होंने स्वराज के नाम से निकाला था भ्रष्टाचार के खिलाफ केजरीवाल ने, जिसके अंदर साफ लिखा हुआ है कि जनता से पूछकर, मोहल्ला से पूछकर शराब ली जाएगी। लोग शराब की दुकान खरीदते हैं, यही केजरीवाल कहते थे, रिश्वत देके खरीदते हैं। और आज का तमाशा केजरीवाल दिल्ली के लिए कर रहे हैं। आप उस चीज के ऊपर फोकस कीजिए,
ठीक है,
आप इधर उधर की बात ना करें।
आप मुझे ना बताएं मैं इधर उधर की बात करूं। मैं जो आपसे सवाल पूछ रही हूँ आप उसका जवाब दें। आप जो सवाल पूछ रहे हैं उसका जवाब रवि श्रीवास्तव दे सकते हैं आपको।
देखिए गुप्ता जी, जहां तक सवाल दिल्ली का है, दिल्ली कोई प्लैनेट से बाहर का शहर नहीं है। दिल्ली, मुंबई, कलकत्ता, बेंगलोर, चेन्नई, हम सब एक सिविलाइजेशन में रहते हैं। और ऐसा दिल्ली के साथ में कुछ भी विशेष नहीं है कि वहां के बच्चे ही बिगड़ जाएंगे। जहां पर राज्यों में प्रोहिबिशन है, बिहार में, गुजरात में, जहां छुप करके शराब बिकती है और जहां अभी अभी 24 लोग पूरी शराब पी करके मर गए, कम से कम उनके बारे में सोचिए कि इस तरह के धंधे को जितना आप पारदर्शी रखेंगे उतना ठीक है। आपने बताया, अभी तन्वी ने पहले ही ओपनिंग रिमार्क में बताया कि कहीं पर भी लिकर सर्व होगी वो बंद पर्दे में रहेगा एरिया, उसमें सीसीटीवी लगे होंगे, उसमें मॉनिटरिंग की जाएगी, उसमें हर आदमी के ऊपर नजर रखी जाएगी कि वो क्या कर रहा है। ऐसा नहीं है कि हम सड़क पे खड़े होकर के खोल रहे हैं। और जहां तक आप निजी और सरकारी की बात कर रहे हैं, आप बताइए, आज पूरा का पूरा टेलीकॉम सेक्टर जो है वो तो सरकार से हट करके प्राइवेट पे चला गया। पूरी की पूरी एयरलाइन तो हट करके प्राइवेट से हट करके वो सरकार से हट के प्राइवेट पे चली गई। तो आप ऐसा कैसे कह सकते हैं? जो काम सरकार अपने कंट्रोल में रह के कर सकती है, वही काम सरकार अगर प्राइवेट को भी देगी तो उसमें भी कोई कमी नहीं आएगी। और ये बहुत ही अच्छा स्टेप है, क्योंकि ये चीज जो है वो जितना ट्रांसपेरेंटली की जाए उतना बेहतर है, ना कि ये बच्चे जिस तरह से छुप छुप करके शराब लेकर के पी करके और गलत तरीके की शराब पी करके खराब बर्बाद होते हैं। उसमें ये अच्छाई है कि जो भी होगा खुले में होगा। आप बड़ी जो दुकानें खुलेंगी उनमें आप टेस्टिंग करके भी जा सकते हैं, वो भी देख सकते हैं जा करके। और इससे एक और चीज है, शराब के दाम थोड़े बढ़ेंगे और वो बढ़ना जो है वो एक तरीके का डेटरेंट है, क्योंकि जैसा सरकार सिगरेट में करती है, जैसा सरकार और नशे की चीजों में करती है, ये जो लिकर के दाम बढ़ेंगे ये एक डेटरेंट है।
In fact, you are right. One, I was going to point that out. You're absolutely right, Ravi Srivastav. एक तो there is an expectation now whether the shops increase the prices or not, but basis the new policy that the alcohol, most of the brands will become a lot more expensive. So it will not be as cheap as it is right now in the liquor stores. Secondly, the setup is supposed to be designed in such a manner कि ये जो बाहर आप देखते हैं ना, 50 लोग लाइन में खड़े हुए एक के ऊपर एक चढ़ रहे हैं, फिर वहीं पे they can open the bottle and start drinking, all of the issues that begin because everybody is on the other side of the counter on the road. That's a menace that you will be able to deal with, because now you can go inside and you will be under CCTV surveillance as to what is going on. But let me bring in Anuja Kapoor as well of the BJP. Thank you for patiently waiting, Anuja. What I find interesting is your party obviously has a view about this policy and is protesting today. But this policy actually got the approval of the Lieutenant Governor. And at that point, no issue was raised.
Look, Lieutenant Governor has been giving approval to many things. What has Aam Aadmi Party has done? We have given approvals to many things. Every time Aam Aadmi Party comes to us and we give approval. This is the duty of the center, because otherwise he will cry again. He will cry in cry ki we are not giving you anything, we are not doing anything. Center is not giving me anything. So this is what he keeps talking about. This is now what he's told him the Supreme Court also at that time. Ki no, they don't stand. Now we are ready to stand with them also. So let's keep that thing aside. What LG has done, LG has given you a consentment. It means that center is telling you to go ahead with this. If you're going ahead with this, it doesn't mean that BJP is saying that we are standing with this. The situation is because the problem which we are facing right now, and I am very surprised, Tanvi, with what you are also saying. Me being a mother and a psychologist, also I think you should know that. It's a surprising thing. I've never thought that this is going to also come from a media person. Do you know what you're saying? Please, can we legalize prostitution also then? Can we legalize organ
alcohol
trafficking
drinking
also?
above a certain age,
Can
18,
we-
21 or 25 is
it
legal in this
do you
country,
know
Anuja
as a
Kapoor. I don't need a moral lecture from you. I am not talking about anything illegal. Alcohol consumption is legal in this country, madam. So please don't give me moral lectures about it. Stick to your points.
Tanvi, bear with me on this. There is a prefrontal
You are
cortex,
comparing
I'm
it to
telling you.
something which is
It
illegal in this
It
country.
is the prefrontal. No. It is the prefrontal cortex of any human being gets developed after the age of 22 or between 25. Whatever you are going to do, the children who are going to consume this, the urge level will be on the higher side and they will not be able to control it. Now, what is going to happen is, it was the same when we were talking about JJ Act. Now, what is going to happen is, you give them liquor, you're talking about giving them liquor. Do you know what the consequences will be coming? The same debate. No, the same debate which is going to come, it's going to come in the near future. Laughing will not help you, Tanvi. The thing is,
I'm sorry, your arguments are so amusing. What do I do?
This is the result you're going to see in near future. You are encouraging Ravi Srivastava to speak what he's saying. And I'm very sorry. We stand with the common man. We stand with the women of India who understand this very well.
Madam,
And
if
they
you
are
so
also
concerned-
understanding.
If you are so
Ravi
concerned
Shastri ji,
about the
aap
liquor,
to-
why don't
are
you
a
stop the liquor
grandfather
factories
yourself.
altogether?
You are a
So why not to
grandfather
close down
yourself.
all the
Don't
liquor
become a
factories, madam?
spokesperson.
Your government can
Don't
stop
become
it.
a spokesperson and sitting
No,
here
you
and
can
telling
stop
me
all
this.
the liquor
Please
factories.
don't give
Why
me this
IML
crap.
factories are
रवि
not
शास्त्री,
stopped?
आप दिल्ली में रहते हैं, लंदन में रहते हैं? रवि शास्त्री, आप दिल्ली में रहते हैं, श्रीवास्तव, आप दिल्ली में रहते हैं, लंदन में रहते हैं? आप इंडिया में रहते हैं, रवि श्रीवास्तव? मुझे तो बड़ा संदेह है इस बात को
नहीं,
लेकर।
एक मिनट, मुझे ये नहीं समझ में आ रहा, ये बीजेपी एंड कांग्रेस, I am only amused that the BJP and the Congress are suddenly talking as if there was no alcohol being sold, distributed, consumed in the national capital until now, and everything was so hunky-dory, and that the youngsters in the national capital don't consume alcohol at all, and suddenly overnight this is going to happen. Let me just make one thing very clear.
Legalizing something on
Legalizing what? It is legal.
No, you
What is
are
legalizing, madam?
something which was supposed to be
What
done
is
on 25,
legalizing?
you're not
It is
doing
legalized
21,
already.
Make it 18.
I'm sorry,
make
the
it
conversation
16.
tonight
Do
is
you
not
know?
about the drinking age, Anuja Kapoor. The conversation tonight is not about the drinking age.
Listen,
And the drinking
it is
age,
not only about
the drinking age in several other parts of the country is even lower than what it is in some of the places where it's still 21 and 25. So what are we talking about?
You have asked me, you have asked me to speak on something. Allow me to put some points on this, because even I'm educated enough to speak on that. So what I'm trying to say is, firstly, there is definitely going to be a monopoly. Definitely there is going to be hype in price. Don't you understand that these people, what they are playing with the psyche of the common man? Have you seen domestic violence? Have you seen what is coming up? Are you sure that the crime rates will not come up? Don't tell me near future, making me sit in your show once again, then ask me. Don't you think
so
this is going to bring it up?
So you are asking me questions, but I am not allowed to answer the questions? Because I asked you a very simple question. Where was the BJP when this was being legislated and approved by the Lieutenant Governor?
This is what our dharna was. We are telling what dharna was.
What is your dharna? Tell me. So far you've only attacked me. Tell me what your party's view is.
we are telling, that is what I'm telling you. The party viewers is we will not allow it to happen in any of our
Not
wards.
allow what to
We all
happen?
will come and stand. Opening up of the liquor shops.
So what
We
should
will not
happen?
allow
Should
this
there
to
be
happen.
no liquor shops in Delhi? Or the ones with cages
Liquor shops
outside
were there.
them?
Has the government not had it enough? Are they able to control? Now he will again cry, oh, the state police will have it. Now the state police will do it. Arey, hum kya kare? Crime बढ़ रहा है. So, you know, something which is so stupidity, you are telling कि open up कर दो, open up कर दो. Open up करने से क्या होगा, मैडम? आप बताएं इस चीज को open up करने से क्या होगा?
आप समझ ही नहीं रही है. मेरा एडवाइस आपको ये है, Anuja Kapoor, that before you start protesting about something, please go and read the excise policy. Open up कर दो का concept क्या है? The shops already exist. The design is going to be different. That's really not going to change anything in terms of accessibility of alcohol and who it is being sold to.
I'm so surprised.
You can be, doesn't matter.
On this.
Yes, Ravi Srivastava, please
Can I
respond. Ravi Srivastava, please
Can I make
respond.
a point, please?
Now, I am so
Can I make a
surprised
point?
with what Ravi Srivastava. Today, Ravi Srivastava is the king of the show. Huh?
Ravi Srivastava can
will
respond
take
to
it
you.
over. No, please,
I
you become
only
the
want
king
to
of the
make one
show.
point. I only want to make one point. You recall that there used to be single screen cinema halls and how people were falling on a small window for buying a ticket. Then they came the PVRs, then they came the multiplexes, and how easily you are putting your phone, you are making your booking and going to watch a cinema. Why?
रवि श्रीवास्तव, आप गलत बात कर रहे हैं. आप दुनिया भर के इश्यूज को मिलाना चाहते हैं. स्ट्रिक्ट टू लिकर पॉलिसी इन दिल्ली. स्ट्रिक्ट टू लिकर पॉलिसी इन दिल्ली. आप फिलॉसफी मत झाड़िए यहाँ पर. रवि श्रीवास्तव, फिलॉसफी मत झाड़िए यहाँ पर.
है नहीं. है पानी है नहीं.
One at a time, please. I can't have three people yelling at each other. Yes, one at a time. 1 minute, please. Please.
रवि श्रीवास्तव,
I will not allow this on this panel. I am going to put everybody's audio down right now. I am not going to allow three people to yell at each other over here. Pretending to stand for the voice of people. इतना ही ध्यान है आम आदमी पार्टी, कांग्रेस और बीजेपी को कि दिल्ली के लोगों का क्या होने वाला है और उनकी हेल्थ का क्या और उनकी सेफ्टी का क्या. तो पोल्यूशन पे कर क्या रहे हैं आप लोग? यहाँ पे आके ड्रामा मत करिए. अभी एक एक करके बात करिए ताकि सबकी बात एटलीस्ट समझ में आए. लेट्स प्लीज हैव अ कंस्ट्रक्टिव कन्वर्सेशन. दिस इज नॉट अ प्लेस फॉर थिएट्रिक्स. यू कैन गो आउट ऑन दिल्ली स्ट्रीट्स एंड डू ऑल द धरना दैट यू वांट. यस मिस्टर गुप्ता, व्हाट इज इट दैट यू आर सेइंग? प्लीज गो अहेड नाउ.
रवि, देखिए मैं आपको क्या कहता हूं. सरकारी नियंत्रण में शराब की दुकानें खोली जाती हैं, उसके पीछे मानसिकता यह होती है कि उसका प्रचार ना किया जाए, लोगों को उसका लालच ना दिया जाए. लेकिन शराब लोग पीने के आदी हैं, उन तक वो शराब पहुंचाई जाए जो जहरीली ना हो, जो मौत का कारण ना बने. ये प्राइवेट हाथों में शराब चले जाने का मतलब ये है वो प्रचार करेंगे, फिल्म से डिजाइन बनाएंगे अपने शोरूम्स के, लोगों को आकर्षित करेंगे. टेलीविजन के ऊपर विज्ञापन देखते हैं ना, करोड़ों रुपए एक विज्ञापन में खर्च करते हैं. लोगों के दिमाग पर
alcohol advertisement is banned in our country. It's not allowed.
सुन लीजिए मेरी बात को, मेरी बात पूरी हो जाने दीजिए. ये केजरीवाल का स्वराज का चिट्ठा है जो उन्होंने पहले से अपनी झूठी जबान से बोला था, जिसके अंदर साफ लिखा हुआ है कि महिलाओं से पूछकर, लोगों से पूछकर शराब की दुकानें खोली जाएंगी. क्या केजरीवाल यही कर रहे हैं? रवि श्रीवास्तव से पूछिए कि दिल्ली में रहते हैं, इंडिया में रहते हैं, लंदन में रहते हैं. फिलॉसफी ना करें, हकीकत की बात करें. उनको जमीनी हकीकत क्या पता है? सारा दिन पब्लिक के बीच में हम लोग रहते हैं, हमें पता है जमीनी हकीकत क्या है. हमें पता है कि जब हम विधानसभा के मेंबर थे, हमने अपनी यहाँ की शराब की दुकानों को महिलाओं के कहने से श्रीमती शीला दीक्षित से बंद करवाया था. उनकी भावनाओं की पता है हमें. वो कहते हैं कि जो हमारे बच्चे शराब की दुकान के आगे से गुजरते हैं, आज रिहायशी इलाकों में शराब की दुकान खोलने की बात कर रहे हैं. निजी हाथों में शराब की दुकान जाने का मतलब ये है साम दाम दंड भेद. उनको अपनी बिक्री बढ़ानी है, वो प्रचार करेंगे, डिजाइन बनाएंगे, ल्यूर करेंगे, लोगों को अट्रैक्ट करेंगे, दुनिया भर का लालच देंगे कि आइए शराब पीजिए. सरकारी नियंत्रण की दुकानों में ये हालत नहीं होती है.
Okay, I have two more people to go to. I have two more people to go to. Deepak Roy, Executive VC for Allied Blenders and Distillers, Chairman of CIABC, also joins me this evening. Mr. Roy, the basic point is there seems to be much opposition to this new policy. And one of the biggest arguments that is being made is, and I'm sure you heard what your previous panelist was saying here, is that this is going to lead to further destruction of the moralistic fabric of our society. Residents of the national capital are extremely concerned that now youngsters will get addicted to alcohol, because it's going to be not just easily available, but also the private players will do what they can to lure in these young minds.
Well, and this is a debate, political debate that I was watching. So now I do not wish to participate in that. First of all, as you rightly mentioned, liquor is not illegal in this country. I've been in this industry for 38 years. And I think for the first time, we see a most pragmatic policy that has been introduced by any government. It is in keeping with the current times, and just by having better looking stores with which is addressing all the three stakeholders: the government as one stakeholder, on the other side the consumer, and the third side the people who are involved in the distribution and marketing, manufacturing of liquor products. What has the government done? It has just made, if anybody has ever seen the liquor stores in Delhi or in other parts of the country, there is absolute chaos there. People fight to get to the counter, and then at the counter they are told that no liquor is available, or the brand that they want to buy is not available. And then you have police trying to control crowds. I mean, we don't have to work like that. If there is so much fervor against liquor, we should have prohibition. Forget about liquor in this country. But the reality is, any modern society anywhere in the world does not do this kind of a thing. And I can assure you that there are, even in certain parts of the Middle East, a relook as being, is things are being looked at, whether, they should allow limited introduction of spirits in their countries for people to, enjoy responsibly. And that is what is happening in the state of Delhi. I laud the Delhi government for taking a very transformational direction. I don't think we are yet there, but at the same time, this is a step in the right direction, and you will find the consumer experience will improve dramatically, and people will be able to buy their brand, their choice, without having to go through, can you imagine a lady trying to buy a bottle of spirits? Now you will say, but ladies should not drink. Now I'm not a moral judge as far as that is concerned.
Okay,
but
is there merit to the claim that is being made that the alcohol could get expensive under the new regime?
I don't think it get seriously expensive. Maybe a bottle of liquor might end up costing 6 to 7 rupees more than what it is currently costing. That's because of the rationalization of the tax structure that has taken place. And after all, the retailers who are going to put up these huge stores, their profits have to be, they have to be given adequate profit to be able to afford the stores,
right?
To make things easier. So I think this is a step in the right direction. I don't think it's still right where it should be, but it's a step really very, very clearly in the right direction. And the Delhi government should be lauded for bringing out a policy, and it will, in times to come, it will serve as a model for other states to follow.
Okay, but let's bring in those who still have concerns. Mr. Vora wanted to make a point earlier. Go ahead, please.
देखिए, होना 35,000 लोग मर गए दिल्ली में कोरोना से अप्रैल और मई में. होना ये चाहिए था कि 32 जोन जो बनाई है उसमें 27 ऐसे क्लिनिक खुलते हैं, ऐसे अस्पताल खुलते हैं, चाहे छोटे, जहां पे इस तरह के कोई भी पेशेंट जो कोरोना के थे या जो पोल्यूशन की वजह से जिनके लंग्स छलनी हो रहे हैं, वो लोग वहां पे जाके उन्हें पुणे दाम पे क्वालिटी ट्रीटमेंट ले लेते, क्योंकि दिल्ली के सरकारी अस्पतालों में कुछ भी अवेलेबल नहीं था और प्राइवेट अस्पतालों ने लूट मचाई हुई थी. होना ये चाहिए था कि ऐसे छोटे छोटे क्लिनिक हर मोहल्ले में, हर इलाके में खोल देते, ताकि लोग अपनी ट्रीटमेंट करा सके, अपनी जान बचा सके. लेकिन ईज ऑफ ट्रीटमेंट के बदले में आप ईज ऑफ ड्रिंकिंग लेके आ रहे हैं. मतलब कितनी अजीब सी बात है. आप ये कहते थे हम राजनीति करने नहीं, राजनीति बदलने आ रहे हैं. Is that the change you are bringing to our city? Is that the change we are looking for?
Okay, Mr. Ravi Srivastava, would you want to respond to this?
I think what Kejriwal government has done on the field of healthcare by the making hospitals, by providing all facilities, by giving
But
the
I
kind
don't
of.
think you live in Delhi. I don't think you live in Delhi.
Enough.
ये हमसे पूछे दिल्ली वाला का हाल क्या हुआ
एक
था?
नहीं बनाया।
मेरा-
One at a time. Again.
7 साल में एक
Mr. Gupta, please hold on.
The liquor
Yeah,
permit excise. You are talking on a different subject altogether.
बोले वो,
Please
गलत
talk
बात
about the liquor today,
We are
of
talking
which
about
we have
Delhi, sir. We are
on the
talking
panel
about
today.
Delhi.
And what Mr. Deepak Roy has said, he is a stakeholder. He has defined, he is very well defined that how it is going to benefit the residents of Delhi. I think let us experience it. And the Honorable Lieutenant Governor of Delhi, once they have approved it, I think it should go full hog. And let us experience it, that how people, their habits will be changed altogether. And the kind of chaos, the kind of stampede, the kind of police raj, the kind of grilled shops and all, that should vanish. And there should be swanky shops. There should be a proper method. In a nice way, people can go enjoy their drink and responsibly drink. I think it is very clear. And my other panelists are just trying to confuse it. Somebody talks about Swaraj, somebody talks about Corona. I think let's be on the subject. What is happening today and what
Okay.
are the challenges?
Subject is Delhi. Subject is Delhi. We are talking about Delhi. We are living in Delhi.
Okay, Mr. Vora, your point noted. Anuja also wanted to come in. Go ahead, please.
This is very surprising whenever I see and hear Ravi Srivastava ji. He speaks as if he speaks out of the blue. You have to speak on something, on the concept which is happening today. What we are trying to do is, and we are trying to understand that, what was the need of bringing it up in such way? How much stampede have you seen? How many people have died in stampede as compared to the people who need? Sir, allow me to speak, then speak. Then and the people who need rehabilitation, have you given any rehabilitation also? Give them daru on one hand and give them rehabilitation on the other. Kam se kam balance to laiye, sir. Give us hospitals also. स्कूल भी दीजिए ढंग से. आप लोग एक तरफ से कांड कर रहे हैं, एक तरफ से आप बात कर रहे हैं. नहीं, you tell me one thing. नहीं, you tell me one thing. आपके लोग हमारे यहाँ पे आदमी लोग मर रहे हैं. छठ पूजा में बंद करने की बात करते हैं. यमुना आपसे ठीक नहीं चल रही है ना. आप फंडामेंटल राइट्स पे बात नहीं करते. आप एक वाटर नहीं देते, किसी को एयर नहीं देते, किसी को क्लीन, और ना तो रहने की जगह आप ढंग से दे पा रहे हैं. आप लोग कर क्या रहे हैं? आपको स्टैम्पीड नजर आ रही है, सिर्फ आपको दारू दिख रही है, क्योंकि दारू में आप अपने जेब भर लेंगे. और ये बहुत क्लियरली आपको दिख रहा है कि स्टैम्पीड नजर आ गई. लोगों को बोतलें नहीं मिल रही. बोतलों से जिंदगी चलेगी, हमारे बोतलों से ग्रोथ होगी. आप सिर्फ ये बोलिए कि डेवलपमेंट की बात आप करना चाह रहे हैं. कौन सी डेवलपमेंट आप दिल्ली में दिखा रहे हैं? मुझे आप दिखाइए कौन सी डेवलपमेंट करी आपने 7 सालों में. हाँ, आपने सिर्फ कोरोना के भी टाइम पे आपने दारू खोली. Why did you open up the दारू supply? The first very thing you open it up. आपको लोगों के दर्द में सिर्फ दारू ही क्या दर्द नजर आता है? नहीं, इसके ऊपर आपको दर्द नजर नहीं आता.
Okay.
Just let me understand.
Arey, you have to. Yeah, but you have to allow him to speak for you to understand what he's saying. I can't hear anybody.
No, this is a one-sided debate. I have seen it. This is a one-sided debate. Let him only speak.
No, talk about development.
खुश हो जाइए.
आप डेवलपमेंट की बात करिए ना, स्कूल की बात करिए.
Okay, I am completely out of time and I don't have time for these political theatrics. I will reiterate this point. The political parties who stand up and suddenly start showing concern for how much they care about people and want to stand with people are the first ones to go messing when actual agendas come through. For all of this noise that is being created, it's the same political parties that have collectively failed you and the citizens of Delhi, by the way, when it comes to giving them clean air. It's not just the responsibility of one party or two. All three of them are collectively responsible for giving you clean air, on which they fail miserably year after year. That was not the point of the conversation right now. The point of the conversation right now is, are we as a society moving towards that direction where we can at least admit and acknowledge that alcohol is consumed in our country. It is not something to be considered as a taboo. As long as it is legal in this country and people are legally with a license selling it, consuming it, serving it, manufacturing it, and the governments are making money out of it, we should not have such conversations where it is about, oh, you're only interested in making money at the risk of destroying health of people. If that is the intent that the BJP has, go ahead and bring about a national prohibition if you think that actually works. It is time, I believe, that we have a conversation about progressive policies, the loopholes in those policies. Yes, there are safety concerns. Yes, there are concerns about people who get intoxicated, people who drink too much, get drunk, and then create ruckus on the streets. Who's to say it doesn't happen in the national capital right now? It doesn't happen when the youngsters go to restaurants or clubs or bars, or just buy it, carry it in their car, stand next to the car and drink it. It's a well-established tradition in the national capital. Rather than endorsing a concept of hiding and drinking, which is any which is happening, let's work towards a policy and implement it right, such that people who are above the age of drinking are actually sold the alcohol and allowed to drink the alcohol. Implement the rules that exist. Step up on your security. Step up on your vigilance. Step up on ensuring accountability, rather than blocking policies because you can't do your job properly. Thank you so much for joining us on this conversation.